episode of Author Fan Face Off. We've got one great author, one big fan. We pick a book by that author and we're going to find out who knows more. I'm Steve Sheinkin and my co-host is, as always, the leaping librarian, Stacey Rattner.
Hello.
And our author guest today, Soman Chainani. Thank you so much for doing this.
Oh, my pleasure. This is going to be super fun, and I'm fully prepared to lose, but that's sort of the joy of it.
Yeah, we sort of root for that. But I'm fascinated. So you have this book, or this series of books, The School for Good and Evil, and of course they've become these huge bestsellers, and now there are going to be movies. But did it start with one idea? I'm always fascinated by this. And did you know right away when you had this kind of brilliant idea of these girls getting kidnapped to this mysterious school and being trained for good or evil? Did you know right away it was?
I knew it was special. I knew it was something that I wanted to explore. You know, I knew I had the idea of a sort of princess falling into a school for evil and a witch falling into a school for good. And that was sort of the founding premise of it. And I knew that there was something to it. So yeah, sometimes you just get a seed of an idea and it holds in you. And then months later, you're still thinking about it. And that's pretty much what happened with this one.
That's really cool. All right. Well, the reason we're here today is because of our student challenger from Singapore, and Stacey is going to do the introductions there.
Oh, so excited to introduce Layla, who just got off the bus, and she is a sixth grader in Singapore. She loves to dance, code, read, and of course, just be with the School of Good and Evil.
Yeah.
So she's a super fan. She requested you, so
Very honored.
good luck to both of you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Layla, you'll get the first question. Early in the story, Sophie visits Agatha at her home in this part of town.
The graveyard.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have gotten that one.
Yeah.
All right. They start out easy and then they get harder.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Soman, before leaving for school, Sophie worries she might not be able to find this vegetable in the woods.
Cucumbers.
Okay.
Nice. Good first round.
Nice job.
Okay, Layla. Tedros, one of the important characters we meet at the school, he's the son of this legendary monarch.
King Arthur.
King Arthur, yes. Very good. And Soman, Dot, another student we meet, she has the ability to turn anything into this.
Chocolate. You know, I like the idea with Dot that you had this girl who just like was big in size and presence, but she had a name that was very small, like Dot, like a little speck. So anyway, that was my inspiration for her name.
That's awesome. And I heard you said you didn't, as big and complicated as the story is, you didn't do a big outline, right? You just kind of let it flow.
The first book I did. And then for books 2 through 6, I just let it flow. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Oh, all right. Layla, what is the one class that mixes the students of the good and evil schools together?
Forest training. Forest. There's another name for it. Oh my god.
Forest groups, and it's surviving fairy tales. So close enough. I think we give her the point.
Give it?
Good. Awesome.
Okay. You're letting me.
The judge says yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's awesome. That's hard. See, I think
They get hard.
Tricky.
Yeah.
They're tricky. That one's a tricky one.
Yeah. Soman, the floating pen that begins writing a story about Agatha and Sophie is called this.
Oh, the Historian, of course. Yeah. I'm excited for people to see it in the movie and what it looks like.
Ah.
So you've seen.
Oh yeah, I've held it. I've held it up close.
You held the actual thing up close.
Oh yeah. I was on set for a lot of the movie.
Wow. And you're, that's exciting. You feel like, obviously when you adapt such a big book into a movie, you have to make some tough choices.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's plenty of changes, but everything in this case, I was super involved all the way through. So there's very little that that didn't come by me at some point. So I'm excited. I haven't seen the final product yet, but I'm excited to see it. And I think it'll be really great.
Cool.
If you're excited, readers will be excited.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, Layla. What is the prize for the school that wins the Circus of Talents?
The Circus of Talents, they get a crown and Circus of Talents. So they're ranked first, and then they also get the crown.
But they get one more thing.
The whole
There's one more
school,
thing.
the whole school gets a special prize too.
The auditorium, the theater, gets to stay in their school for the whole year.
That's what I was looking for. Thank you. But that was
a flying auditorium, moves around and goes wherever it needs to go.
But of course, it stayed in good for like 200 years.
Yeah. And then I think it finally does move. Yeah, it does move in book 2.
Uh-oh. All right. Soman. Agatha's classmates are looking forward to this big event right before Christmas.
The snowball?
Snowball, the Evers snowball. Yes, correct. Wow, we expected a tight challenge and we're getting it. It's going to come right down to the wire.
Let's go.
Which we like.
I like this little part, Layla. Agatha turns into this kind of bug to secretly help Sophie.
A cockroach.
Nice.
That part will not be in the movie. We didn't want our main characters as animals for a significant portion of the film. It just seems like a waste of great actors, so it didn't make sense.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then Soman, the dreaded trial by tale takes place in this part of the school.
The Blue Forest.
Oh my
and that will definitely be in the movie.
Oh my God.
I just don't know how blue it will be because it just depends on how they do the effects. I saw the forest, but not the blue part.
Where was it? Can you say where it was filmed?
Everything was filmed in Belfast, Ireland.
Wow.
So yeah.
And did you like the look of, were there castles?
Oh, yeah. Everything looked incredible, you know. But there's only certain things. There's certain things that you have to wait till the final movie to see, like the forest, for instance. Because I'm in the book, it's like everything's blue and whatever, and I don't know how they do that.
Right, yeah.
Let's see how it turns out.
All right. Well, I'm checking my handy scoreboard here, and it looks like we're tied 5-5, and we don't allow that. We like to have a bonus question, death or glory, put it all on the line. We got a lot of them. I think I'm going to just throw out a really hard one, though. And if you think you know it, raise your hand, press your buzzer, whatever you like.
Oh, boy.
Okay, ready? Professor August Sater tells students to find answers to their questions in this book, which he coincidentally wrote. What is the name of that book?
Let's see. Let Layla have her first shot.
Okay. It's the student life of. This is a hard question.
I know. I told you.
Bonus.
The only reason I know it is because we actually made this book for the movie.
Oh wow!
I know it quite well. It's a student's history of the woods.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
A student's history.
Very good.
How can we challenge? How can we stump them, Steve? I don't know.
There's we have a lot of good questions here. All right. How about this one? When Sophie meets Tedros in the woods in the story, they're both transformed into this kind of animal.
Foxes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we don't know. So that's not in the movie because we're not.
And definitely not. No, that was the question I wanted to take out. I just felt like foxes would look dumb because it would just be CGI. It just wouldn't look right.
Yeah, and making them talk would be.
Yeah. It would look like a Disney movie. Yeah.
All right, Stacey, pick one more and throw it out there. Can we just say whoever gets this is the winner? Does everyone agree?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
Yeah, actually, how do Sophie and Agatha travel to their new school?
Oh, she'll know this one.
On a stimp.
There, she got it. On a stimp. Then the stimp will be in the movie and look amazing. So, a little preview of everything to come. So, thank you, Layla. You were awesome.
Off the fan Facebook, you will know more. Off the fan